Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, I think there's going to be a little pattern that you'll be seeing. So tomorrow you probably know what video is going to be coming. But, in this video, I'm going to be showcasing Nymaurae, because I don't actually see Nymaurae used very often, and players that I see use Nymaurae, I swear they don't know how to use it. It's hilarious. Now, I'm going to be using this one. It was given to me by my friend Redemption. He's been on my channel a few times. I could not for the life of me find a secret ability in Nymaurae. My secret ability luck in events sucks unless I get a replayable one. I traded for over 200 cakes and I did not get a Nymaurae, a secret ability one. It was stupid. I got 2 Gleamings though. Now, in this video, I'm going to be using Hypnotize, Disperse, Magnetic Pulse, and Airblade. I might actually... hold on. Okay. As you can see, I changed it from Airblade to Air Whip. Let me explain. Because whiplash your foes as you fly past them at high speeds. Lands critical hits more often, right? But there is actually something that not a lot of people know about Airblade that I am pretty sure exists. So let me just go get the wiki. I'm actually not sure how this video is going to turn out because I had to restart my laptop recently, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work. But we're going to find out. Let me do that. Okay. And let me swap it to... okay. Whatever the heck. I'm just going to do this. Do that and this. If you go here to Air Whip, it flies past them and has a 30% chance to cause them to flinch. Air Whip can flinch, which not a lot of people know that because it doesn't say that in the description, but Air Whip can flinch and crit. It's like, it costs 5 energy less than Airblade, but it has 10 less, but it can flinch, and it can land crits. I think that having it as Airblade, I think having it as Air Whip is pretty good, because it also, I think, hits 2 things in, I think it's 2 things in double battles, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna go over the set then. 200 speed, 28 range defense, 200 range attack, 68 melee defense, and 4 energy. Okay, I actually do not know what my plan was when I made this, but as you know, Incandescent, our Gamma Pulse is 25% stronger, combined with our Stab is 25% stronger. Or 25% stronger, and then combined with Light Essence, it's 30% stronger. So we're basically throwing out 80% stronger versions of Gamma Pulse. So 80% of 80 is like, let's say 60, whatever the heck. So that's gonna be pretty strong Gamma Pulses. Plus Disperse and Hypnotize, never meant to happen, but it happened anyway. Anyway, first battle. Alright, here we go into the first battle. Now, this is a really good battle for Nymaurae, because if we look at it, realistically, the only thing that would be able to hit us really hard... why do I not have Temptation? Realistically, the only thing that would be able to hit us, like, extremely hard would be the Albatross. Thunderstrike's still a little scary, but we do outspeed it. We can get our Disperse up. If we get our Disperse up, we're going to be able to deal a lot of damage. Plus, we have 100 base speed, so we're going to be outspeeding you if you're not very nimble. You. If you're not trained, then we can outspeed you, and then we're not going to be able to outspeed you. So, we're going to bring this and this. Actually, I'm pretty sure Nymaurae and Nolan have the highest range defense in the game. They do. They're tied with it. You can use Nymaurae defensively. You can use like a robust one with Peace of Mind. You could probably do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm leading off with Simon just in case they decide to lead off with Obsy, because Obsy's a little scary. Here we go. Okay. Alright then. I need to work for this game. So, now if he has Mega Chomp, we'll survive it. We will survive the Mega Chomp, and I guarantee it. But we're going to go for Elemental Burst instead, because Simon's just overpowered. I've been using Simon a lot more than I usually have been. And you're burned with a Daze. That would have been really funny had I dazed you. Okay. His attack's cut in half, so realistically, if he's at +2, then he's at his normal attack. So that kind of sucks for this guy. Now, I'm going to just click Pyrokinesis because it costs the least amount, and we're going to be able to... boom. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So, I need to know if this video is actually working. I did say recently I had to resubscribe them. Okay, Eclipse comes in, and it is Circadian. So we can expect like a dodge or a scapegoat here. Realistically, we could go into Vanilla, or we could go into Nymaurae, but we don't want Nymaurae to take too much damage. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go for a Peace of Mind. Now, realistically with this +1, if you went for Raging Howl or something, he scapegoats. Okay, that's a little unfortunate, so we're going to have to swap out this turn. Because it's, we do outspeed it, so realistically, actually we might be able to kill this Eclipse. We're going to click Pyrokinesis. Boom. Break that scapegoat. Daze it. Dang it, that was really funny. We're gonna be able to live this because we do have our Peace of Mind up. We could go for another Peace of Mind, but then we're gonna have like no energy. So we're gonna click Psychoblast. Maybe we can KO it, and we do indeed KO it. Good job, Simon. So apparently, I've been looking for a Pure Nimble secret ability Halloween Dusket, right? And I've been offering a Guardo, because I haven't been using a Guardo a lot. And apparently, it is news to me that the color can determine the value. And I did not know that. I didn't know that. I thought they were all the same, because it's just a color. And so, if there's anyone who's a trader, or someone that is a little familiar with trading, I want you to listen to this trade. This guy, he asked... I offer, he has a yellow one, it's the exact one I'm looking for. The yellow's my favorite, is my favorite of all of them. And I asked what he would want for it. And he says, I was offering my Brawny Sluggish, TP trained, I was offering a Guardo basically. Anyone who knows what a Guardo is, you know what it is. And there I was just like, so I offer it. Right, and I don't know how much Reindeer's worth, Gleaming Reindeer's worth, but I know it's worth more than a Pure Nimble Halloween Dusket. But even the one that I had, I offer it, and I asked Diego, and I asked Armenti, and they said you could get like 1 to 2 Gamma Root Rare ads with the Pure Nimble one. I'm pretty sure if I remember that's what they said. Don't quote me on that. But after that, yeah, that was obvious. I offer. He says, you need to overpay, or you need to offer more. And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean? And he says he's been offered 2.1 GR. And I'm sitting there like, okay, even I know that's the worst deal anyone could ever take. Nymaurae was used this battle, don't worry about it. But like, that is kind of dumb. You know, I'm offering you a Gleaming Reindeer, and you're sitting there like you need to overpay, because I'm not going to accept your stuff, right? And that I'm just there confused, like, accept it, it's a good deal. I don't know. It was kind of dumb. It was definitely really dumb, and... if any of you guys know someone that has a Pure Nimble Halloween secret ability, Yellow Dusket, or an Orange Dusket, I like either of those, let me know. But yeah, into the next battle. Alright, here we go into the next battle. Okay. This one looks like a good battle for Nymaurae, and we're looking at it because, realistically, the only thing that's going to be able to outspeed us and actually do damage to us is going to be this Protogon, and we can actually 1v1 this Van Nolan. We don't have any passive recovery, which is one thing that kind of sucks. But we're using a very offensive Nymaurae, and if you're going to use a secret ability Nymaurae, you gotta use Nimble with it. Otherwise, then threats like Vesperatu can kill you. And yeah, Vesperatu's... if you ever have a pure Nimble Nymaurae, and it's 200, you can stay in versus a Vesp, and you can kill it. You can always do that. Vesper is insane this battle. Yeah, I'm going to lead off with you. Maybe they go for traps to start. Then I'm gonna do this, and I can bring Vanilla too, but I think Vest is gonna be better just for that Ursel. And then we can bait into Eclipse and then click Earthquake. Eclipse is in the lead, so that's actually really good for me because they're gonna expect like a Dart Burst or something. And I get my range attack, and they're not going to stand here, right? They're not going to stand, and they're going to expecting like a Dark Burst or such. I can click Thunder Strike on their... If they go into Protogon, I can click Thunder Strike, and I can KO it. So I'm going to click my Thunder Strike versus the maybe Protogon's coming in. Vanolan comes in. Okay. I forgot Vanolan's on the team. Okay. That's a very clever Vanolan. There's also Shackles. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go... Is he Barter? I'm not sure if he Barters or not, or if he Spatters. I'm going to go into Festifer. Because if he Spatters, that's fine. If he Adaptives, that's fine.
New phone!
Yay!
That's awesome.
And there's a Protogon. I went AFK for 2 seconds and everything's already going wrong. Okay, well, realistically I don't have anything for the Protogon because I forgot to vanilla. We're gonna do Earthquake just to get it out of the way. Easy, kind of blast. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Goodbye to the Protogon. We're definitely gonna KO that. We're not gonna KO that. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna sprint. I can still use you against that Himber. Now, if he goes into Eclipse, I can very easily go into Festifer and click Rejuvenate. So I'm gonna sprint. If he goes into Eclipse, it's completely fine by me. Alright, that's completely fine. Now, I hope he goes for a Scapegoat. That's what I'm hoping he actually goes for, is a Scapegoat. His Festifer can wall out its Eclipse fairly easily. He's gonna Gloom. Alright, there we go. Now that gets me a very easy Rejuvenate, unless he's Gloom Fangs to Eclipse, which I thought that could be an idea. So Eclipse has access to a Dark move. I thought that could work. It could. It could if you wanted to. You could use like a brawny one. Alright, well, I'm just gonna click Ice Hammer on this thing because realistically I don't have Ventation. He's gonna Quick Punch. Alright. Never Quick Punch a Festifer with a Himber. I know that for a fact Ice Hammer is way stronger. And that is just that's just a fact. I do not want Festifer to die. I really don't want it to actually die. So I'm gonna go into Vesp, try to be immune to that Quick Punch. Then we'll go into Revival. Perfect. Now, if he goes for his, I could double into Protogon, actually, which could be a thing I could do. Just so then I can click Dark Burst. Because that Vanolan's a little threatening, but I'm pretty sure we might be able to KO it. We might be able to KO it with the Dark Burst. So what we're going to do is we're going to Revival. He goes into Eclipse. So yeah, this guy is going to go into Eclipse every time against my Vesp. So if I can kill this Eclipse, the Vesperatu can pretty much win the game. And we're going to have to swap in our Vesp versus the Vanolan every time. So we're going to go... He didn't expect Festifer, and he might double. So I'm going to go into... yeah, he didn't expect Festifer, and I'm going to double into Protogon. Perfect. This Protogon's going to get a melee attack. I thought about sprinting there, but I thought he was going to double into Himber, so I didn't think the sprint would be worth it. Alright, well now it comes down to a speed tie, but even then I will live the Thunder Strike from the Protogon. So I'm actually going to Dark Burst, and he's going to swap into Himber. Yeah, perfect. That was actually a very easy prediction. And that's the Himber down, which is absolutely incredible. That was a pretty simple prediction, mostly because it was very obvious. Like, you're going to obviously expect me to go for Thunder Strike, but I'm going to use a move that costs the least amount of energy. Now, he's going to go into Ursul, and I'm just going to go into Vesp. Vesp is my option here. He might chase down to get some chip. He's not going to. Probably should go for a slap down. Now, if he goes for slap down, I'm going to double into Festifer. He's going to Phantom knowing Vesp is coming in. Okay. Now, I'm going to sprint, actually. No, not. I could. Because he might think I'm going to go for the Revival expecting to swap. So I could do that. But then I put Vesperatu in a situation where Ursul would just clearly win. So I'm just going to Revival. I really wanted to go for sprint there. I really did. Now, since his Protogon's out of the way, he's just going to win. Pretty much. Or not, Protogon's not out of the way. Not just yet. Now, I can go for my Primal Slash. or I can go for barbs. It's either option here. I can go for a Mega Punch maybe, but I'm gonna go for me. I'm gonna go for Primal. Now if he goes into Protogon, that'd be really good. Yeah, go into Cliffs. I wanted to go for Mega Punch because I expected the Cliff to come in. Alright, now he doesn't need to Cliff because of Vesperatu is now dead. I'm actually gonna go to Nymaurae here because looking at it, I outspeed his entire team with the Nymaurae, besides the Protogon. Now, I can click whatever I want here, but I'm going to go for the Disperse. I do outspeed it, which is definitely good. Now I'm going to go for my Hypnotize. Now, I'm in Quick Punch range of the Ursul, so hopefully he goes into Ursul. He's going to go into Protogon, or Venolan. If we kill that Venolan, our Protogon, Alvin wins the game. So that's what we're going to hope for. I'm actually going to Air Whip, predicting that Eclipse coming in. Because it could very easily come in here, so I'm going to Air Whip just to play it safe. Yeah, he's going to go into Eclipse. Or Ursul. Please tell me this KOs. That's not KOing, is it? Yeah, it could have KO'd. If I had Gamma Pulsed, yeah, then Nymaurae wins the game. He might actually go for a Chase Down, predicting the swap. So I'm gonna go for Air Whip, in case he Chase Downs. No, he Quick Punched. I thought he would go for Chase Down. Not sure if he even has Chase Down though. Now I go into Theo. Now we pretty much get walled by the Venolan, but Venolan is now asleep, meaning Festifer can come in. So what I'm gonna go for here, I'm gonna go for my Mega Punch, predicting that Eclipse coming in. That's pretty obvious on your part. Mega Punch on that Eclipse. I'm going to click it again. Luminous Roar. That yeah, that's gonna kill me. Now I'm gonna go into Alvin. That was I had a feeling that guy was gonna go for Shadow Sprint. Okay, I'm gonna Dark Burst. I'm just confused as to why he went into the Ursul instead of the. I can KO that if I get 3 attacks again. I KO that if I get 3, and I win the game. Let's go. Okay. Now it's about killing the Ursul, which I need to get my rest off. That's what I need to do. And he knows that. He knows I need to get a rest. He's actually... Yeah, I'm just in the energy situation here, where I can't do very much. So I need to KO the Ursul. That much is obvious. And he's gonna... Oh! Oh, that might be game. That's game, I think. He threw. He threw, didn't he? He expected me to expect Quick Punch. Went for Slapdown. I can wait now. I think it's gonna come down to the speed tie, realistically, if I think about it. So yeah, it's gonna come down to a speed tie on who wins the game. Or I could go for the struggle. Nah, or I don't want to go for the flail. I don't want to risk it. That or he just crits me and wins. It's going to go down to the speed tie, so I'm going to Dark Burst. And I'm going to outspeed. Yeah, he threw. That guy threw. He should have just gone for the Quick Punch. I fetched for I win. Aha, aha, aha. I win, you lose. I love doing that. I feel bad whenever I do that, though. GG. It was a very, very close battle. It was a very close battle. That guy threw. If he quick punched, you won the game. He didn't realize that. If he had realized that he quick punched, he would have won that game. Which, that's pretty scary. Is this the mean man? Yeah, that guy won. I'm not too competitive 100, buddy. I'm not doing that. I do not have any more energy for Proto. Yeah. If he had quick punch, he won that game. Anyway, okay, here we go. In the next battle. Looking at fun. Okay, this is a very similar team. We do not have anything for the Hunter. So that's one thing we're a little scared of. So what we're going to do here is probably lead off and try to get our traps up. He has no trap removal. And traps can be decent here. The Nymaurae is actually going to carry this game if I'm looking at it realistically. If we could kill the Hunter somehow, I think it's going to go to the speed tie with Theo. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to do this. I'm going to lead off with you because if I can mud spatter the Hunter at the very start, I'm so down. And realistically, that's like a decent lead too. And nothing on my team actually gives Protagon range attack. So I'm actually so down to bring whatever the heck I want. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking Alvin, because if I can get some chip on the Hunter, I should be good to go. And he's going to lead off with Ursel. That's a little unfortunate. Now, pretty much, I have to go into Theo. It's my only bet. Shadow Sprint. Perfect. Okay. I can actually Barbs here, which is going to be really clutch later. So I'm just going to click my Barbs. You send out as Protagon. You're going to get melee attack, because I know what a team tree. Boom. Barbs. Perfect. I always Mega Punch on Ursels. It's so funny when I do that. One time I Mega Punched on a Ursel when their Protagon was at like half health. And then I KO'd it. It was hilarious. So you're realistically either going to go for a Metal Blast or a Energy Surge. And if we look at it and we go here, our range defense is very high. So I'm going to be able to take this pretty well. I'm going to swap. I feel like Protagon someday should get Volt Switch. It makes sense. If you got Volt Switch or something like that, it'd make it very powerful though. Honestly, here's moves that I want to see Jamie give some Loomians. You should give Festifer Quick Pounce. You should give what is it? You should give I'm trying to think. I can't think. Pretty much Festifer Quick Pounce is all I have right now. I think that's my one good option. No! 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 No, absolutely not. Dang it, man. Well, Hunter's gonna die anyway, and that's the one thing we were afraid of, so... Okay, what would you go for here? Mega? Or Thunder? Even then, Theo resists both, so... We're going to Theo. Theo's our best bet. Blaze Chomp, predicting the Theo. Okay. Nice. Now, that means I could Slap Down or Mega Punch. Now, you're going to probably expect one of those moves. And realistically, Slap Down might be able to KO in this range, depending if you have an item or not. But your Clips is a little scary, but I'm going to Slap Down anyway, as it is my best bet. Yeah, probably my best bet if you have an item. There you go, yeah. Energy Orb Hunter. That actually can work pretty well. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Comment down below if you've ever seen an Energy Orb Hunter. Are you going to steal my Surrogate? Is that your plan? I could get a second layer of Barbs up right now versus you, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do my Primal Slash. Oh, and give Dorogo Dragon Dance. That'd be really fun. Mega Punch, that might KO me. Yeah, that crit might probably have mattered because it's not stab and it's 80 and I have some melee defense investment, so that crit probably had mattered. But now we pretty much can win with Alvin. But I'm gonna go into Nymaurae because this is Nymaurae's video. So I can't hypnotize, sadly, because Barbs and Hypnotize do not have a good. Okay, actually, this reminds me of Spreezy because Spreezy's a Loomian with Hypnotize and Barbs. So if you were gonna be using a Spreezy, Do not use barbs and hypnotize. It makes no sense. If you're going to use barbs, you should use barbs, pestilence, sap plant, and either dodge or provoke. That's still going to damage that Protagon. Yeah, look at that. No, that would have KO'd if this was the new update. That would have been able to KO. So I'm gonna go for my air whip because we're gonna be able to KO it. The Metal Blast is gonna deal heaps of damage though. Like, I just love that Nymaurae, if used properly, it can freaking nuke. I just love it. Now, if you don't have anything to cannot see me and you don't have any priority, I can win the game. Your priority with Ursul is pretty much the only thing that's going to let you win this game. I could Gamma Pulse here, because that Zeppelin can probably not going to go down to a Gamma Pulse. And you probably are just going to Resonate. That or Air Blade. I can go into Festifer and try to save the Nymaurae for later. But honestly, I'm just going to Gamma Pulse just to show you the nuclear capabilities of Nymaurae. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. Like, if this was the patch where Jamie is making it 50% stronger, all these moves would KO if it was 50% stronger. The Gamma Pulse, I think that Nymaurae with Incandescent Light Essence and the new buff is gonna make Nymaurae like really, really freaking strong. Now, since you have Ragoon and Ursul, pretty much if I had a Vesp, I would win. But I don't, so it's going to make this pretty interesting. Resonate. Yeah, I resist that all day. Now you can go into Ragoon or Ursul, and I would prefer Ragoon, because I could take the Ragoon slap down. He's going to go into Ragoon. That's exactly what I wanted him to. That was actually a gigantic misplay on his part, because if it indeed does, if this does KO me, that's actually perfect. I do want to be KO'd here. Perfect. Now, the reasoning why I wanted to get KO'd there was because now I can go into Alvin. Boom! Get my range attack. Now, the Ursul's Quick Punch is not going to KO me. And it's going to get poison damage stacked with my Energy Surge. Energy Surge is not going to KO the Ursul coming in. But the poison damage might do enough to team up on it. But I'm just happy that Nymaurae got to nuke. Because it almost killed Protagon. It almost killed Zeppelin. It could have been able to kill that Venom. Okay, I'm going to Energy Surge. That's not going to KO me. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I was a little paranoid that Slapdown would have been able to actually KO me in this range. Yeah, it would have been able to kill me. That was good on me to swap. I didn't even. GG. What is that? What? Oh my god! Okay. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you guys learned something. Nymaurae can nuke, and if you use the right team, I think Nymaurae could be really good. Now, I'm gonna go try to make a real quick. I think Nymaurae is probably my favorite roaming, next to Wobelisk. So, I'm gonna think of something real quick. Give me like 1 second. I'm gonna try to slap something together and explain why. Hold on. Okay, so I kind of randomly slapped together this team, but I thought it could work, like, kinda. Now, we have Nymaurae, right, as, like, the main damage dealer in this team. Now, what I was thinking around it was what threatens Nymaurae, and we could get those things out of the way. Now, I was looking at it, and since Nymaurae is weak to metal, metal, dark, electric, and is that it? An ice. We have our electric immunity. We have, as most metal attacks are going to be ranged. We have Vanolan for that, and we have Eclipse to absorb the dark stuff. And this is for Nymaurae's biggest threat, a very clever Maurmerk. Although you could realistically just, I don't know. I made this a while back. Actually, that might be. Okay. And Ursula is for Hunder. This is a Hunder counter set. If you want to use it, you could probably change around this to go into this. I mean, this is a while back, so judge me if you want. And Himber was there for Vanolan. Luminami is just there so your team has some sort of like recovery on the team, so you're not just switching things in willy-nilly and then dying. Because like then you have, since Luminami is really good for stuff like that. Do I flash and flee on this thing? I do. And then we have Vanolan, or Vanilla, so we can actually kill other Vanillans with the thing, or use the Himber for Vanolan. But yeah, that was the Nymaurae team, and I think it could work. Like, kind of. I'm really not sure. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I do hope you guys did enjoy. I have to go somewhere. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!